Hi guys, Mr. War again here. Just going to finish off the videos on rounding numbers, and today we're going to be looking at rounding to the nearest 1000. So this will be the last video we're doing it. So if we're looking at rounding to the nearest 1000, we need to look at our thousands and our hundreds. Okay, we need to ignore our tens and units. They're just going to become zeros. So we're going to be looking at whether that number 6000 stays at 6000, or does it round up to the next 1000, which would be 7000. Okay, and what we need to do is look in our hundreds and decide if our 100 is above a 5, then we round it up. And it is above a 5, it's a 7, so obviously that number gets rounded up to 7000, and that would be our answer. Now, if we were looking at a bigger number, if we were looking at, say, 33,426, we've got our 10,000s, our thousands, our hundreds, our tens, and our units. But again, we don't really need to worry about our hundreds, tens, and units. We just need to be looking at our... Sorry, we do need to worry about our hundreds. We don't need to worry about our tens and our units. So we need to be worried about our thousands and our hundreds here. Okay, and we're going to decide whether that 1000 there stays at 3000 or goes up to 4000. We don't need to worry about our 10,000s, so we can already put that in our answer, can't we? We can put that stays at 30,000, and we're just going to worry about whether that stays at 3000 or goes up to 4000. So we've got 3000 or 4000, and again, the way that we're going to decide that is by looking in our hundreds. Our 100 happens to be below a 5, therefore that stays at 3000. It rounds down effectively. So our answer there would be 33,000. Okay, I'll do one more, even bigger number this time. Let's do 656,728. Okay, so I'll fill in my place value. I've got 100,000s this time. I've got my 10,000s there, my thousands here, my hundreds, my tens, and my units. But again, I'm only really worried about my thousands and my hundreds. They're the ones I need to focus on. So we know that it's going to start at 650,000 something. So we're going to put our 6 and our 5 there. And we're just going to worry about whether that rounds down to 6,000 or up to 7,000. And again, we're going to look in our hundreds, and that's going to be how we'll find that out. Our hundreds is a 7, which means it's above a 5, which means we round up to 7,000. So our answer there would be 657,000. Okay. Any problems with these, guys, please let me know, and I'll try and support as best as I can over Castojo. Okay, take care. Bye.